like the sacrifice that you have to make yourself is to like let go of your own desires, like, and because your body, your physical person have desires and things that he wants to do, but you need to be in control in the spirit and keep your thoughts captive to the obedience of Christ, right? So like you need to keep your thoughts captive to the obedience of Christ and to the will of God, so in order to fulfill his wills, because otherwise your thoughts can be invaded by other people's judgments and your own judgment to yourself, and like things that you're seeing online and stuff like that. Now that, or a song, or like, because you know a lot of things that are we're seeing are like are programming our minds. Like everything we're looking at, we're seeing it,
it's
we're
very interesting.
It's programming your minds. Your parents said that and that and that to you. It's programming your mind. So there's a lot of things you need to and learn a lot of things, and then learn new things and reprogram your mind to the new way. So it's happening a lot in your thoughts, in your thought patterns. So your thoughts now are like, there's so many things going on there. So you need to clear out your thoughts, and the best way to do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are at Collab at Conquer, and I would like to welcome you guys to our very first episode. And we have a very special guest today, who is a business coach, business consultant, and co-founder and COO of Emiko Holdings. None other than Kevin Wurffel Mirenge. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. With God's grace, pushing every day. You know how it is. What about you?
I'm doing good. How was your journey here?
Yeah, it's been quite good. I just came from the studio because I'm working on a project, a 20-piece project. It's a 20-piece project of the lost kings of Africa, 10 lost kings of Africa, and 10 lost queens of Africa. So basically, I'm trying to bring that history back to the people of Africa so that, we remember where we come from.
Wow, that's actually amazing. So for you guys that don't know, right, I actually met Kevin Wurffel at an art store where I bumped into some of his paintings, and I got inspired by one of his paintings of a Congolese king. And me being a Congolese, I didn't know much about my history until I bumped into one of his paintings. And here he tells me, from what I know about him, right, he says that one of his ancestors was one of the Congolese kings, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
And which king was that? What was his name?
It's King Yankuru.
King Yankuru.
King Yankuru.
Wow. So what do you know about King Yankuru?
Yeah, so King Yankuru was a king in the Wakongo Empire. Actually, not a king. He was an emperor. He was the emperor of the Wakongo Empire. That was way before. And then, he used to move gold. He used to trade gold across Central Africa. He used to move gold around. He was very much secure with all his systems. He had like his merchant system, his army system.
Wow.
You know, like he had all his systems like in place, and he was running the empire pretty good as well, because he brought all the tribes of Africa together into one place. Yeah,
that's actually amazing. So what inspired you to start actually putting it into art, or telling the story of Congo into art? Because the paintings that I bumped into at the art store was more of African. So Mansa Musa and 2 other kings, if I'm not mistaken. So what inspired you to actually go into art?
Yeah, basically it's basically I'm trying to bring back the lost history of the kings and the queens of Africa, right? So with the 2 paintings that you guys saw, which was King Yankuru and King Lukeni, he's the first king of the Congo Kingdom.
Okay.
At the time.
Interesting.
So him, King Lukeni, it was just, I really wanted to remind the Congolese people, or Central African people, or in general actually the African people, that we used to be one people, you know? That even if you anywhere in the world, like our home is here in Africa, you know.
Of course.
And Congo is a big country right now, and it has a lot of history as well on its own, but like that history is kind of blurring us from the true history beyond that history, if that makes sense. Because when we look at Congo, we're looking at Zaire. What happened before with Lumumba and everything.
Yeah, people don't actually go that far.
They don't go beyond that.
Yes,
they stop there.
They stop there. That's true.
Yeah, so
that's so true. Actually,
exactly. So there's a history beyond that we need to tap into as well. So that's what for me kind of inspired me to be like, okay, cool. It's not just me. It's also God empowering me and preparing me to and revealing things to me
I love
so
that.
that I can share that with people as well, you know?
Yes.
Because it also comes from a place of revelation, because like you can't have this kind of information without being in contact with God, because God can take you like back in time, can speak to you in ways that you cannot understand. You know, he can take you in the future, he can speak to you in the present,
love
he can
that.
speak to you in the past.
I love
because
that.
he's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the one who was, who is, and who is to come, the Almighty, Jesus Christ, right? So he can operate in ways that we can't. That's why the scripture says that his ways are higher than our ways and his thoughts are higher than our thoughts, because we can't, like we can't comprehend his ways. You know?
We
So
can't. That's true.
by just being me, spending time with him and having intimacy with him, he revealed things to me as well in a secret place. But as well as my own research, confirmed his revelation.
Oh, that's amazing.
My
That's
personal
amazing.
research, you know. So basically, like, yeah, for me, like, it's God that inspired me also to bring back the histories of the lost kings of Africa, because within the lost kings of Africa, there's also Solomon, you know. There's also all those,
Solomon?
yeah,
King Solomon.
King Solomon is a king.
King
He was a
Solomon
king.
of the Bible.
Yeah, of the Bible. Where was
Wow.
he? Like, where was he traveling to? You know, like where he was. All of those kings. The Bible speaks about Africa. When you look at the Bible, it speaks about a river that is crossing two countries.
Yeah.
In Genesis,
That's true.
it speaks about a river that is separating two countries. All right. So which river is that at the present time? We don't know. You see, a lot of people don't know, but that river is here. It's not far.
It's in Africa.
It's in Congo.
It's in Congo. Which river is that?
Which river do we know in Congo that separates two countries, two regions?
Two regions. Okay,
You know?
me, as I said,
The Congo River.
the Congo River.
Yeah.
Okay, that was
So-
cool. Okay.
Yeah. So
I
there's
learned
a lot
something
of-
new.
Yeah. So there's a lot of lost history,
History.
like that lost knowledge that links us from the Bible to also to everything else that we're doing, you know, in life. Like,
Okay, that's
so-
interesting. So
Yeah.
regarding art, right? And this is for the artists out there
Yes.
that want to get a breakthrough, right?
Yeah.
That want to get the art out there
Yes.
into the world for people to see and for people to buy, because art can also be a business, right? So how did you get that to happen for yourself? How did you get your art in stores?
Yeah, so basically, to get my art in stores, again, I had to move with wisdom, because I've been working on it for over the years, like over 12 years or something.
Wow.
So now I'm working on a lot of more pieces in smaller amount of time, because there's demand for it. But like these specific pieces, the 10 pieces that I have now at Dweba Art, those ones I worked on it for a long time, so I didn't want to let go of it, you know.
Okay.
And so I was actually selling it for very expensive in international markets.
I saw that.
I set up my own catalog, my own platform where I was selling it international markets. But then obviously I got approached, and I was open to put it on as well on the street markets in Cape Town. So in order to do that, you need to prepare yourself for the opportunity, basically. The opportunity is there. Like, if you want to put your art out there, first work on your art. Once you have your art, and now you can position yourself. You've already positioned yourself, actually.
Well, by having the art, yes.
Yeah, to be out there and to find a gallery. Like, there's a lot of galleries that are willing to work with good artists, as long as you have good art, and it brings back something powerful, or it gives out like a powerful message and like everything, then you're good to go, I guess.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I'm pretty sure the artists out there have gained some valuable information from that story. So I would like now to delve into your story, right? Your
Yes.
upcoming from the beginning, right? Before you became Kevin Wurffel,
Yes.
the co-founder and CEO of Amico Holdings, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, before everything, right? From the bottom when you were in the rags, basically rags to riches story, right? What was your relationship with money in the beginning? Or did your relationship with money change along
that's
the way?
a deep story. A deep question.
Yes.
Because the story is deep as well. Like, if you had to ask me that story, because like what first of all, to go deep far and to now, and to really show you like our life is all about, but I'll touch into a couple of stories.
Go ahead.
Like, for example, like me, like when I was about like 18 years old, I was staying at my uncle's house.
Okay.
And at the time, like I was just a young and wild gentleman, you know, like living my life, finishing high school, you know. But something triggered me one day when I came to my uncle, right? I asked him for $10. I was like, Uncle, I need $10 for airtime and everything. And he was like, no, I don't have $10. Meanwhile, he's got the money, you know.
Okay.
So he didn't want to give me $10, right? So I was like, okay, cool, never mind, it's fine. Since you don't want to give me $10, I'll make my $10 myself.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
I see
So
that.
basically, that's where it started.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it was, and then also another one of my cousins used to call me when we were young. He used to call me Stupidos, right? So I was like, no, he used to call me Stupidos. So he, to make fun of me. So he used to call me Stupid Os, right?
Stupid O's. As an insult or
as an insult to
okay.
insult me, to put me down. Because you know in life you always have haters that want to see you shine, but they want to throw out arrows, you know. So so he was like bullying me, stupid. So within that same time, I decided to make money, and I was like, okay, these guys that think like that me, I depend on them. Let me show something, you know. Let me show them that I can fly with my own wings.
The best revenge ever.
Exactly.
The
right?
best revenge ever.
So you know what I did? I used the word stupidos. I removed the word stupid from stupidos. So what's left? Os, right? So now I found out what do we consume the most in the house?
What was it?
Chili
Sauce.
Everyone was consuming chili sauce.
True, especially us as Congolese people.
Yes.
Us and chili.
Yeah, we love chili. Right?
We love it.
So now I'm about to reveal some things here about me that maybe you guys didn't know as well. So now what happened is that I took the best out of an insult, right? And then I took what everyone loves and I branded a product.
So you started
So I branded
selling
a product
chili.
called Pimentos.
Pimentos.
So it's the word piment in French, which means chili. With that os from the insult, I combine it. It's
Pimentos.
So I branded a product called Pimentos. So it was a chili sauce that I branded at the age of 18, turning 19. And I was basically, I designed three different products, which was the green sauce, the red sauce, and the mixed sauce. So the mixed sauce was a mix of the green and the red sauce, right? And I did that in my uncle's garage.
Wow.
Right? So I did that in my uncle's garage. I went out the house and I recruited workers from outside, people that was hanging out, they was not doing anything. And I recruited them there, brought them in to our house in the garage and trained them and how to the process of how to get that chili sauce done, right? And then obviously like I got my own suppliers for bottles. I got my own suppliers for the biomass, which is the chilies, the onions, and all of that, all the different biomass. And then from not studying how to do it, I already knew how to do it.
Wow.
I just instantly had that reflex of doing it. So I started basically manufacturing chili sauces in my uncle's garage. So I was making about boxes like this. That's in Congo, the DRC, eh?
This is in Congo?
Yeah, this is in Congo.
This is happening in Congo. I've been thinking that it's happening here in South Africa.
No.
In Congo.
This was in Congo, in DRC.
Wow.
Yeah, in Kinshasa, yeah. So now I'm manufacturing like chili sauce boxes like this of like 24 bottles per box. And then started supplying it around in the city. And I put up to the owner of the shops with a shirt and a tie. And I was like, gentlemen, I've got some products that I'm selling. Like, do you want to try it out? Oh yeah, I want to try it out. So I gave them some samples. They loved it. They were like, we're buying. So I was like, okay, this is my price. Here's the invoice. Pay for it. And then we deliver. They paid for it. I started delivering.
Alright guys, if you all made it so far into the video, I would appreciate it if you guys like, share and subscribe our content. And I would like to give a big shout out to Workshop 17 for hosting us, because this conversation would not be possible without them. So big shout out to them. And if you all are looking for a workspace or an office that is professional, neat, right, and up to par to where you want to be, then definitely come by and check out Workshop 17.
At the age of 18, you already had the mindset. You're basically running a whole company.
Yeah, I was already running a whole company by myself that I started in my uncle's garage.
Wow. So to look at it, right? 18-year-olds these days,
Yes.
what most of them are usually in clubs, partying. And even if I look at your story, you said it started from your uncle saying no to you from giving you $10.
Yes.
Most 18-year-olds will simply be like, no, it's fine then, it's fine. Then you'll ask next time. So what gave you that desire? Like, where do you think the desire came from?
So I found that desire from a place of, I realized something. I was like, like, I feel like in this world, no one will help you, like, you know? Like, you got to help yourself. Otherwise, no one will come and help you. Like, if you don't help yourself, like, no one can help you. Like, and like, also, like, how you, like, ask people to help you sometimes. You, like, hope on people. You're like, this uncle, if I ask him to help me, he's going to help me and I'm going to be successful. I'm going to make
Being
it.
too dependent on others.
I'm sure he's going to help me, you know? But then you ask and then you get like a negative response, you know, and that kind of kills your drive, you know. You ask and then they say, no, I can't help. I don't have the money. I can't do this. I can't do it. You're like, now you feel like you can't do it anymore because you was hoping on the uncle, you know.
That's true.
But now when you realize that the uncle actually was not meant to help you, like they were meant to just be your uncle and to show you love as their uncle. An uncle will show love to their nephew or to their son.
That's true.
As their son. That's all. The real one that gives us help is God. You know,
Amen.
God comes from above.
Amen.
I look up the hills, but where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth, right?
Wow.
So my help comes from the Lord. When I look up the hills, my help comes from the Lord, maker of heaven. My help comes from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth, right? So if the moment I understand that my help comes from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth, I forget about asking anyone for help.
Wow.
Now I'm asking help from the Lord.
Yeah. Amen to that.
And the moment I understood that when I asked help after asking the $10 and I couldn't get it, I asked help from the Lord. So I said, Lord, help me here. Like,
and then the Lord gave you
tough for me now. Like,
the Lord gave you pimentos after that. Wow. Then the Lord gave you pimentos.
God will give you wisdom and understanding and knowledge to analyze and understand a room and a scenario. And everything that's happening to you, you will see it in a 3D mode like this, and then you'll know exactly what to do and how to do it.
Wow.
To prove that God is bigger than all your fears and all the words that has been spoken to you, to say, oh, you stupid, oh, you this, or you can't make it, you're never gonna make it, you end up this. Like all of that, those words that are spoken to you, they stay with you. But the moment you aligning yourself with God, you come back on track. Because now all the lies dissipate, and then now you know the plan that God has for you, and He's gonna give you the wisdom and the understanding to do what you need to do.
I love that. So with that also comes, right, with the wisdom and understanding, also comes clarity.
Yes.
There's something that people, I would say, undermine.
100%. I had the clarity, but I didn't have the money. So how do you start a business like that with zero money, right? So you have to work it out in reverse. So if you want to make like $1 million, you have to work it out in reverse, right? So you have to calculate, okay, what's $1 million looks like a month? Like, so $1 million divided by 12.
By 12, right? Yes.
So now you're gonna see, okay, $1 million divided by 12 is this much, right? So let's just do $1 million divided by 12, right? So it's about $83,333, right? So now if you look at it like this, let's just say $84,000 or $83,334, right? So if we look at it like this, now if we divide that, that's like every month you need to
make that amount.
Yeah. So now if we divide that now per week, right? That's about $20,000 a week.
For you to reach $1 million.
Yeah.
At the end of the year.
Yeah. So if we divide that by
24 hours, isn't it?
By 7 days, right?
7 days. Oh.
So that's how much? $2,000 something, $2,900 something.
Wow.
Now if we divide that by 24 hours, that's about, it's actually about $124.
$124 per day.
Per day.
Then at the end of the year, you know, at least of the 12 months.
Let's say $130 a day. Now, if you answer the question, can you make $130 a day? You can, right?
You can. Right? It is possible. So it narrows everything down.
You know? So you always break things down. So what I did there was like, what I did is that I understood something. Okay, I want to start a big business, but I need if I had to start with zero, how am I going to do it? And now the only thing that I had was an asset, which was a phone. So I had to sell that phone and then buy a cheaper phone. No, actually, I did manage to buy the exact same phone because I sold that phone.
Double the price.
I upsold that phone. So
Wow.
I sold it more expensive. So now I still bought the phone, but I still had capital now to start. Small. And then from that capital, I started building.
Building.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. So when did you decide that, okay, now I want to build wealth instead of just getting money and then just spending the money randomly? Because I'm sure when you're 18, you had all these wants, right?
Yeah.
All these ones, as young as you are, want to buy new clothes, want to look good for maybe the ladies or so. But when did you decide that you want to build actual like wealth or generational wealth? I don't know if you're getting
No,
on
it's
this.
like when I realized that there's a lot of needs in my country where I was at the moment, at the time, which was Congo. So there was a lot of needs. There was like a lot of needs, like in terms of needs. There's still a lot of needs right now,
yes,
right?
that's true.
But at the time, there was a lot of needs, like in terms of everything, like education, jobs. People are
True.
finishing university, but there's no work. Or people are studying, but there's no work, there's no employment and stuff like that. Like there was a lot of gangs and stuff. There's people in Congo that they used to call shege. I don't know if you know
Yeah,
what shege is?
I am familiar with it.
So there was shege. It's like to say like homeless person, for example. Like there was a lot
shege,
of
yeah.
people like that. There was a lot of people that needed something. That still need something. In fact, right now we can do this. We can do something for these people still, right?
True.
But I did what I could at the time.
Okay.
But it's still a big needs, like our Congolese people that needs, African people in general that needs help, in terms of giving them something to do.
True.
Like whether it's education, studying, whether it's food,
With a simple employment.
sanitation, simple employment.
That's true.
All those things. Like, so we need us to think about it critically and also understand how we can help and what value we can bring in,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So what sacrifices did you make in order to reach where you are right now? What sacrifices? Because right now, right, you said you came from humble beginnings like Congo.
Yeah.
And now you're here and you're living in South Africa. You're living in Sipho, in one of the most luxury places in South Africa. So what sacrifices had to be made? Because obviously to get something in life, you need to make a sacrifice. Something has to be given.
Yeah.
Right?
So, to be honest with you, like me, I wouldn't see things like sacrifices that I made.
Okay.
But it's more like, if you had to ask me like that, then I had to be disciplined. Like, discipline, consistency, and focus. Like, those are the three things that I needed to have. So, in order to have discipline, consistency, and focus, it's a sacrifice already on its own. Because you need to leave a lot of things.
True.
So, there were seasons where you had to quit everything. Like, you have to quit everything. No alcohol, no smoking, no nothing, like focus. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
No parties, no chilling with friends. You're focused and you're working on yourself. Every day I had to carry a heavy bag with a computer, going to the library, working on a project, right? So, and like really seeking to bring this thing to exist. And then I worked on like a lot of different projects. But anyway, so like the sacrifice that you have to make yourself is to like let go of your own desires, and because your body, your physical person have desires and things that he wants to do, but you need to be in control in the spirit and keep your thoughts captive to the obedience of Christ, right? So like you need to keep your thoughts captive to the obedience of Christ and to the will of God, so in order to fulfill his wills, because otherwise your thoughts can be invaded by other people's judgments and your own judgment to yourself and like things that you're seeing online and stuff like that. Now that or a song or like, because a lot of things that are we're seeing are like are programming our minds. Like everything we're looking at, we're seeing it,
it's
we're
very interesting.
It's programming your minds. Your parents said that and that and that to you. It's programming your mind. So there's a lot of things you need to reap, like and learn a lot of things, and then learn new things and reprogram your mind to the new way. So it's happening a lot in your thoughts, in your thought patterns. So your thoughts now are like, there's so many things going on there. So you need to clear out your thoughts. And the best way to do that is through fasting and praying and meditation of the Word of God. So when you meditate in the Word of God, everything becomes clear, and then your vision becomes clear. The moment you repent and you turn away from your past and the things you used to do, and then you move like in that discipline and consistency in that discipline, you start seeing visions and things becoming clear. Your dreams align, your purpose is becoming clear. Like you're seeing the word, you know how it literally says in the Bible, like the word of God is like a lamp on your feet or something.
Yes.
So you start basically seeing a path open, and you start having visions and things. So, and that happens not just it's not a once-off thing. It happens like the more you do it, the more you see.
The more you see
the vision,
wow.
the more it's expanding. You're like, whoa, like, so because it's in intimacy with God, because God is the one who like purposed us to be here, right? So if you understand the way you communicate with God, the way God communicates with you, you start seeing it now. Everything start becoming more clear, because God will start leading you to where you need to be, and you to start fulfilling your purpose, which is also you using your gift for His glory, and like manifesting things, you know, like your dreams, your goals, your businesses, opening up your businesses, and you know.
That's very interesting. So
yeah.
From what I'm getting from all this so far, right, is that you were a devout Christian man, and that you really prioritize your relationship with God, right?
Yeah.
So on this journey, right, and I'm sure you've been taking this business journey with God, but in this journey, was there ever a moment whereby things got a little bit tough, where you felt like quitting? Is there any such a moment?
Of course. By the way, yes, you can say that I was a devoted Christian. Yes, that's fantastic. But I was not perfect, right? I also went to clubs. I also fall into temptations and stuff like that. But it's not that it didn't stop me. It's like David, like, you know, David's when he sinned against God, and then he went. That didn't stop him. He still went, cried about it with God, and then asked for forgiveness.
And
the next morning, he woke up and he dressed with his best garment, and then he went on with his mission, right? So you need to also understand that place of always bouncing back, because throughout everything, like I had my seasons when I wanted to give up, you know? But the only thing is, you have to have that bounce back power, you know? So perseverance, consistency, like discipline, focus, always focusing on like that goal that you have, like keeping your eyes on Jesus, but obviously Jesus is showing you the way to that goal as well, and you can see it as well. You're gonna start seeing it more, but like you just have to like keep on going back to it, working on it. If it's not there, then work on it, then upgrade it until it's gonna get there. For example, the chili sauce business that I started when I was 18, like that one, like I was selling. That's what allowed me to leave Congo and come to South Africa in 2012 to study in South Africa. So I paid for my English school at Cape Town School of English. I paid for everything. Like everything was sorted, you know, accommodation, insurance, you know. I had all the documents. I got my student permits, came to South Africa by myself, you know, at the age of 19.
Wow.
So I did that business for like just to leave, because Congo was
tough,
not
eh?
okay. Like,
no, that's
so
actually very, very interesting, because what you'd find, right, from people from these countries that are, you know, they want to leave the country for better opportunities. What you usually find is that most of them will depend on the family members.
Yes.
You see, maybe, oh no, I do have a family member in America and he's going to take me there. But you took that own initiative to go yourself. That's very powerful. So I would like to ask, right, what is one advice you'd give someone, right? Let's say someone that wants to start a business like you did, right, with Pimentos. And what advice would you give them for them to get that same focus as you did, right? Or to take the next step? Because your next step was to come to South Africa, you know, and seek for better opportunities. What advice would you give other people, maybe in a similar situation as you were in?
The advice that I would give to young people, first of all, let me tell you about something that I have right now. It's called KW Business Consulting, but I'm still building it as well. But I'm already helping people with it. It's under Emiko Holdings. It's a subsidiary. So with KW Business Consulting, we help entrepreneurs start their businesses locally and internationally. We also help existing businesses tap into a $195 billion market share in Africa, Central Africa, more precisely. But like, Yeah, so basically we help entrepreneurs start businesses, right?
Wow.
So we've got the local startup package. With the local startup package, we do your full business development locally. So we set up your business locally in any country that you want to set it up. We set it up for you,
Wow.
right? So now I moved from me starting a business for myself when I was 18 to now I start businesses for people. And I also enter strategic partnerships. So if you want to start a business, we can start a business together in that area. But then I'll bring in my expertise as well. And I don't ask for too much. I can have minority shares or 0 shares, but I just help you build the business, and then I'll leave you with the business to run it.
Wow.
I'm not greedy with businesses. Like,
No,
I'm not
that's
this
actually
is my
awesome.
business, you know,
That's
like,
actually
I
awesome.
don't want to let it go. No, like it's and as long as we create it together, it's our business. But I can also help you create your own business. But I can help you create it. So I can give you the step-by-step process, everything, and then you set it up. That's through my business consulting firm. So my business consulting firm can answer that question for you.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I already
actually
have a company
amazing.
for that.
That's actually
So,
amazing. I can actually testify for that because, guys, you guys think that starting a podcast intro is easy. Trust me, it's challenging.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I did this from Ovis, and I only got it right when he helped me. So his expertise, I'm telling you, is reliable. I saw it for myself, right? But moving on, right? I have
Yes.
a question. If you lost everything, like, right, imagine the worst scenario ever. Everything you had built from the humble beginnings of Congo with pimentos
Yes.
until now. If you lost all of that, what would you do to rebuild everything?
Yeah, so losing everything, it always happens. Like, so I have shares in different companies, right? So one of these companies that I'm part of is called it's a mining company, right? So I'm still the COO of that company as well.
Yeah.
But like I was doing operations for that company for many years, and we lost so much money.
Wow.
Right? But because we didn't have the right systems, and we couldn't travel for those deals, because you need to be able to move around for those deals.
True.
You know, private jets, you land in, you do the transaction, and then whatever, right? So it's basically you need to travel for those transactions. If you need products from China, you need to land in
travel.
China, you need to get that product. If you need products from America, you need to land there, private jet, get that product,
Yeah, that makes
bring it
sense.
to the buyer. So basically, like all of that, because we didn't have the systems in place, we lost a lot of money as well, you know? So I've been in those kind of situations where you're losing a lot, but the thing is, you have to just, all your failures are just leading you to a success. So you just have to keep on going and mastering the system until you have mastered the system fully. You notice that it starts flowing. You start closing deals, and you start now gaining back what you lost. You know. But just to give you another bounce back story from exactly what you asked, I was once. My phone was stolen in my hands like this, right? I just started a company, okay?
Yo,
So
you
I
just started a company, your
called
phone
Sky
gone.
High, yeah, with
Wow.
another partner. And then we were doing import-exports, online sales, right? So I funded that company a little capital in the business accounts, right? But that capital, we had to work on it. I had to work for it as well. I put it into that business, right? And I had iPhone 13 Pro at the time. That's like 3 years ago, something like that, in Sandton City, in Joburg. Right? Now, I'm chilling like this, and then I'm going to the gym. I was going to Virgin Active. So I pull out my phone to like literally get the QR code, you know, and then scan, you know, and then get into the gym. You know what I'm saying? So the time I'm doing this like this to get the QR code, right? And I'm in front of the gym, and there was a car parked right here, and there was a guy standing there. So by the time I'm getting to the app like this to get to scan, like literally this guy that was here took my phone,
gone
into the car, drove off, right? So like my phone was gone. iPhone 13 Pro, 2 holidays photos inside.
Yo.
Family with holiday families, like everything is inside. You know those photos of you on a quad bike, like like everything. Bro.
Yo,
Everything
all of that
is inside,
gone,
bro. Like everything. Photos of you like in a lodge, and you come out like this. There's a whole pack of antelopes like at midnight, and they're looking at you like this, and you move, and they start running, like in the boot, like in the Pumalanga, Pumalanga area. Like it's basically in the wild, you know?
Yeah.
So all of that was gone, and they hacked my phone. They also hacked that account. They emptied the whole account. So now I lost the money and the business and the everything, all and everything.
And the memories.
Yeah, and the memories.
Yo, nah, that's bad.
So
that's bad.
That's like heading to answer your question, right? With a true story that happened.
True.
So now, like, what am I gonna do now?
What
Like,
did you do?
The phone is gone. I was like, okay, cool. Me, I was going to the gym. I went to the gym.
You continued your day.
So I went to the gym, entered, trained, finished training, came out, went back home. I get home, like, I don't have my phone anymore. Like,
Yo.
So I arrive home. Obviously, the gym let me in because I gave him my number, so I could get in. So now I come home, and then my cousin is there, and then I'm telling him they're having a good time. My cousin and his our other cousin. They're having a good time, and then and then I let them have a good time because I can't give you guys my vibe right now that I lost my phone.
True. You don't spoil the vibe with them.
So I'm also having a good time with them. I'm like,
yo,
right,
now you
man,
brave,
like,
my
what's
guy.
up, G? Like, what's up? Yeah, that's correct. Of course, we're gonna do that. That's 100%. Like, you know, like.
Yo, you better than me.
We're having a good time, and then at the end we're walking out, right? Now I'm walking them to their cars. They're leaving now. Oh, Kevin, bye bye. I was like, hey, but there's one thing I want to tell you.
Before you go, just listen to me. Let me tell you something.
You had a good one already. So there's that last thing. You know, I lost my phone like just now, not too long ago.
Yo.
So it's like, really? So what do you want me to do? Like, I'm like, well, anything, you know, will help. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, by God's grace, I had a cousin that could help me that day, you know, and he was there present. And the next day, he actually blessed me with some cash. And I could get a new phone, relog into my app, iCloud and everything. And it's actually this phone that I got. And I never sold it. I lost it again.
Wow.
I feel like, because I went from iPhone 13 Pro Max, 13 Pro, to an XR. Because I was like, I'm not going to get a 13 Pro again. It's a waste of money. Like, let me just get a nice phone that's like similar, you know?
Yeah, just in case that one get lost.
Like, it's fine. Like, because like now if I get another 13 Pro, and then they're going to be like, this guy is going to get it round 2. You know?
Let's try him again.
I was like, no. Let me just stay, you know? And that taught me also to be humble. Like, even with the things you buy, like, you don't need to buy like, the most expensive thing,
yes.
And then because people now start looking at you as well as like, this person have the money for it and stuff. So but anyway, so basically my bounce back was that I just decided to to basically say, hey, I lost my phone, but it's fine, I'll get it back. And that night I just prayed and thanked God for it. I was like, thank you, Lord, like blessings, like let's keep going. I know you're the one who gives and takes, so you'll give me another phone. And yeah, it's just reconnecting with God. If you lose everything, just come back to God.
Wow.
Maybe it's a sign you need to get closer to God. Yeah.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. So Kevin, what's your best advice to founders who are broke but dreaming for more?
Yeah, so my best advice would be that, first of all, if you want to start a business, you already have the vision, right? And if you have the funds, you can find someone that have more knowledge in that can help you set up your business for you. Like us, my business consulting firm. So I can help entrepreneurs start their businesses locally and internationally. So if anyone in your channel or yourself, anybody that wants to start a business that you know, that wants to start a business, you can refer them to me as a business consultant.
True.
And then I'll help them set up their businesses locally or internationally.
Definitely.
But if I had to answer it for them to do it themselves, like the first process would be for you to first really know why you're doing it, and what like to have a full understanding and vision of where you want to go, and then eventually start taking one step at a time towards it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But anyone that wants to start a business locally or internationally, you're welcome to refer them to me. I can give them a full package on how to start a business. I do business coaching, government advising, and also life coaching for people now and here. But like with the business coaching, I can coach an entrepreneur to set themselves up fully, locally or internationally.
So there you have it, guys. You you have a business coach, business consultant ready to help you with your startup or to take your business into the next level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave his contact details down in the bio, his Instagram handles, his Facebook and everything. You'll find him there, all right? So before we move on to our little game, the this and that, right? I have just one last question, which is, what's one belief about money you think every startup founder should challenge? One belief about money.
Yeah, the one belief about money that every entrepreneur should have is that money is basically, the way you use it is very important. Like you need to learn like how to invest your money more into assets for your business than into liabilities. Basically, the moment you understand assets and liabilities and the importance for you as a founder and investor or a startup entrepreneur, whoever you are, to invest your money into your asset, that will change everything about your business. Because when you have your assets that's working for you, it's better than spending on liabilities that are taking from you, you know. So when you understand that about money, then I think you're good to go. Basically,
that's good. That's good.
The ability to.
So assets and liabilities. So that all comes also with the program as well, right?
Yeah, that all comes with the startup package.
Amazing.
With the startup package, we help entrepreneurs start their businesses locally and internationally. So the local startup package, we set up your business locally. We do company registration, branding, online presence, business blueprints, business model, business plan, financial projections, return on investments, company registration, everything basically, the full business development package. With the international one, we set up your business in Dubai, Saudi, UK, USA. We set up your business in any country of your choice. Also in Central Africa and Congo, we set up your SARL, we set up with your RCCM, we set up your PTY Ltd in South Africa. So you have an international corporate. That's more for people that want to set up an international business.
Wow.
Right? So that's for anyone that wants to set up an international business, import, export, or any kind of agriculture, mining, construction, development, infrastructure development kind of company.
That's amazing.
Then we can set that up as well internationally, right? But we can also set up smaller companies, like anyone that wants to set up a restaurant, you know, like a cafe or something like that. We can also set that up. Smaller businesses, we set them up as well. So basically.
So basically, all of it, any type wherever you are in a business environment. If you're just getting in,
you want to start a business, now, then we can help you right now. Like the thing is, a lot of people, what happened is that's why we're doing life coaching with it, because a lot of people have the dream and the passion and they want to do it, but they always push it for another day instead of doing it today. They always say, one day, in 5 years I'm gonna do it. So our role here is to help the entrepreneurs take that step now. Not one day.
That day is a fair point.
That day is today. The day that you come into the firm, we have an assessment session. We start your business. We start setting up your business. Obviously, there's a fee for the local and international startup package. I can give you free coaching session if your clients referred from the Collab and Conquer. Then you can have a free coach assessment session. But if you, for all the clients, it's not free. Obviously, people find us online and everything. But if your client referred to us from Collab and Conquer, you get a free assessment session to help you.
You heard it, guys. You heard it.
To help you identify your, to basically help you identify your dream, your goal, and your business that you want to start. And for us to help you, like, give you a model and a plan that's doable, that you can have to actually take steps one at a time to be able to bring to life or manifest that idea into this physicality. Because you can't just have that idea in your brain.
True.
You need to have that idea tangible. Like this Mac computer, this MacBook
was first an idea.
Was first an idea, but it has to be tangible. So we had to go through design and through all kind of things to be able to get there, right? So so basically what we do is we're bringing the entrepreneur back to making it happen, like in real time. So in now time, not dreaming about it only, but actually manifesting and bringing that idea into existence, into life. If we can help you, an entrepreneur, do that, we're helping ourselves as well, and we're making sure you're helping others, because you're going to create jobs and opportunities for others as well. So that's our goal, to help entrepreneurs really start and get and be successful in the business that they start.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That sounds like everything a startup needs and everything a business that's probably
100%.
throw down. Everything is there.
Yes.
That's amazing. Seriously. So we are not here just to benefit from views or anything. We also want to help you guys as well. That's why we have here Kevin Wurffel with us. And as you heard from him, if you guys are referred from us, Collab and Conquer, you guys will get a free business coaching from someone who's been through the game, who's been through all of the fire, been through all of the storms, right? Where else would you get this from? Understand? So, guys, you know what to do. The day is today. The most killer of dreams, right? The worst killer of dreams, let me say, is the statement, one day. Why not now? Right? So the information will be there in the description, right? Click on it. Let your day be today. Let your day start today, right? Get the help that you need today. Get the business coaching, the consulting, all of the wisdom, all of the knowledge, all of the clarity, right? Get it all today. Guys, click that link below in the bio. Come on now. All right, Kevin, so what we're going to do now, right? I'm going to hit you with some quick questions, okay?
Yeah.
So you don't have to overthink it, right? Just the first answer that you feel like is right to you. Give that immediately, okay? So I'm going to try to use this thing. I don't know how long is this, right? But the moment I flip it around, and then let's say the moment this thing is done, then yeah, we're over, okay?
Yeah, 100%.
So let's see. Go on. Cool. And we begin. Solo founder or co-founder?
Co-founder.
100 loyal customers or 10,000 casual ones?
100 lawyers.
Family time or hustle time?
Family time.
Quiet prayer or deep conversation?
Deep conversation.
Paintbrush or punching bag?
Punching bag.
Teach by words or teach by example?
Teach by example.
Sunday morning or weekday grind?
Weekday grind.
Scale fast or grow slow?
Grow slow.
Grow slow. Awesome. There you guys have it. Slow and steady is better than going fast. If you go fast, you're going to crash.
Yeah.
You're going to crash. I'm telling you guys, you're going to crash. Burnout is real.
Yeah.
Burnout
Slowly
is real.
building it up.
Yeah, go slowly. By the grace of God, you'll make it. All right? Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you, Kevin, for showing up with us, giving us those gems, those divine wisdom and knowledge. It was really powerful, man. I really loved having you here, man. I really hope you enjoyed your time with us.
All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you guys inviting me to the podcast. It was a pleasure being here. And also, I'm very happy that I got to share some wisdom. And I'm looking forward to the next one.
Awesome, man. Guys, remember, link is in description. Your day is now. Don't forget, you're going to stay broke forever. Otherwise, guys, if you guys got value, right? The business people, I know you got value. Simply like, share, and subscribe so that we can keep on doing this and bringing more people like the business consultant, the business coach, the co-founder and CEO of Amico Holdings over here, Kevin Wurffel, right? We can bring more people like him. And please remember the link in description is below for him. If you want to get in touch with him so that he can help you guys take the next step, go ahead. It's right below in the link in description, right? Anyways, I'm giving it over here to my brother.
Thank you once again, guys, for watching the Collab and Conquer podcast. So what we do is we bring upcoming entrepreneurs and experienced entrepreneurs so that we can collab and conquer as well as learn from each other. So if you want to be on the podcast or you want to collab and conquer, you can find us on all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Or you can even shoot us an email, whatever is suitable for you. And thank you once again, guys, for watching the podcast.
All right. So my idea that I could just give like this out of my head like right now would be very, 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 very simplified business. All right, whereby I've got a warehouse and I have a water purification system. I've got a water packaging system. I'm packaging millions of bottled water bottles, clean bottled water that I'm distributing across Africa. And that's bottled water from small bottle of 500 milligram to 5-liter bottle, right, to 10-liter bottle water. So, and to be able to supply water, clean water, drinkable water to regions, countries, areas where there's no water, places where there's need of water. Government needs water. I'm able to supply clean water. So water systems, bringing water to the people, that for me is the idea that I would definitely set up right now.
For me, right, especially here in Africa, that would actually help a lot, because there are countries in Africa whereby there's not a lot of clean water, and the water that people get is always making them ill, especially in villages. So that won't just be a good idea in money-wise, right, financially wise, but also be a good idea in just like for the sake of humanity, let me say, right, to help out people's lives. So I'll definitely give that a 10, just because it's a service that everybody needs, and it will help the people that actually need help. See, so for me personally, I can't give it any lower than that. I'll give it a straight up 10.
So I'll give it a 7. Right? Reason why I like it is because when you have a product that's generic, like water, concrete, toilet paper, it comes down to the branding. And it's beyond the problem that it solves. If you're able to brand it in a specific way, if you look at like Fiji water, what separates Fiji from Aquile? It's the branding, the emotion that it gives off. Yeah. So I think that's why I would give that a 7. Perfect. I like that one.
I think you stole my branding as well.
Yeah, me too. I would give it a 7 as well. I was also going to add about the branding, because like the branding is very important when it comes to any product that you're selling. But also fresh water is very important when it comes to like rural areas. In Africa specifically, you can say like it's something I can say it is something that's high in demand. No one can like live without water, So having purified water and getting it like to you on demand, like it's something that will make a lot of money, I can say, over time, obviously, because the brand has to get known. So I'll give it a 7 as well. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
I would give it a 8.5. I was going to speak upon the branding, but they spoke on that already. But the reason why I give it an 8.5 is because it's low risk as well. So you won't be taking too much risk. Your return is way more higher than your risk. So in business, that's also important to manage your risk. So I'll give it an 8.5 with the branding and the risk. Yeah.
Perfect.